Salute to Timbaland, man. It's just really good.
Yeah, I'm just man. Timbaland King, man. Yeah. That boy, he a problem, man. He really is, man.
Your stories with him and everyone else you've passed through. Salute to Timbaland, Sylvia Rhone, everyone. I'm saying your stories and your truth. Like, it's really amazing the journey that you've taken with the music. Like, you've been around Missy Elliott, who I still put on the highest bar out there. Missy is one of the craziest. And you've been around the Alias and even to be around Black and all these guys. Like, that's ridiculous. This is Jason Alias right now. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, man. So, like, all of that shit was, like, crazy experiences for me, and, like, a lot of it happened, like, ASAP. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I even still got other shit that I could discuss that we did with Salt and Pepper, like, Aaron to London. We did the ESPY Awards with them. We did Saturday Night Live with them. But I'm going to bounce back to Timbaland, though.
Well, you got to come back to Saturday Night Live for me, too. But go ahead. Continue.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So, Sylvia Rhone was in there. Yeah, because I met a lot of people there, too, so we can run that down. But Sylvia Rhone was in the room, after Timbaland work on Brandy's new album. She had told him that she wanted him to do Brandy's new album. So, like, they're discussing this shit, like, live, like, with everybody just standing in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With Timbaland in the studio room, like, and they're just, Sylvia's just talking to him about everything, just giving him his props, man, just speaking, highly of him and all of that. So she in there highlighting his career, telling him how all the execs at the label and all of that respect him, telling him how much money he could get and all that shit, man. Like, it was a crazy experience, bro. Wow. And even Jay Brown and Bink Dog, they was outside in the truck. Because I know Bink from a while back from out here, because Bink's from VA. Dope. Bink Dog, he's from VA. Bink did some work with Dr. Dre.
Yep.
But, yeah, man, so he in there, Sylvia talking to him. So that kind of, they handled that business, and Sylvia had to leave. She ended up leaving out before it got too late. And then we started working on the record Beat Club off of his album Indecent Proposal. So, that record is the record that I got high credit for. They said me and Jay-Z had the best verses on the album. And my verses was on the song he had called Beat Club with Sin and his brother Sebastian and Magoo. Sin was a dope artist too. Like, me and Sin had got really, really cool. I can tell you a story about that, but I ain't gonna put that story up here, but that's a crazy story with some misunderstanding between Sin and the label and Tim, but it won't on Tim part, because Tim had to fix me up one time. Like, the label didn't give me my bread when they were supposed to send my money didn't come in. So when I got to LA, I told Tim about it. Tim called the label. He got at him, bro. He was like, he was like, listen, man, y'all can't be doing this shit. You got my artists thinking I ain't trying to pay them. Y'all need to pay them their money. You know what I mean? He got it their ass, man. So they had sent off my money, and he said, you know what, I'm going to do you a solid, bro. I'm going to give you $17.5 right now while you here. Mm-hmm. And then you still get that money when you go home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he had gave me $1,700 while I was in L.A., and then I came home and still got my check for it.
Salute.
So, you know what I'm saying? That was a hell of a look, man. Tim was a solid dude.
Salute.
He was a solid dude, like I said. So anyway, like I was saying, how he was, Tim was, he always want the artist to make the artist better. So he had me redoing certain parts of my verses until he was satisfied with, you know what I'm saying, how I came off on the record. Yeah. And I was saying, man, Tim can really make an artist something special, man. He can take a normal artist and turn you into something great, man. He's an amazing producer, man. He truly is. And I'm thankful that I had a chance to work with Tim, man, and meet him. And do some of the things I did with him, man. Like, I went with them on some of their little, mini tours and shit when they first started their tour. They went to D.C., and I was with them in Genuine. Me and G was pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? G was a cool-ass dude, man. He was a little wild.
Shout out Genuine. Salute.
He was cool, you know what I mean? And actually, G had liked a record I did, and he was asking him, put me and him do a record together. We was in the studio one night. He was like, "Tim, yo, we ain't doing shit, man. Won't you let me and Alias do a record?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tim didn't never get around to doing it, and I understand the politics of it now. I wasn't signed as an artist, so you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
We couldn't really do a record with G that was signed with a random.
Yep.
But I didn't understand the business, you know, like I should have known at that time. So, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, bro, you know, you can let me and G do a joint, man, you know what I mean? So he didn't have me signed yet, so he couldn't, you know, necessarily do that because you can't just put out a record with a multi-platinum star with a random dude. You see what I'm saying?
Then you could go.
But like, if you don't know business, you won't understand that. You know, if it was somebody else, they would have took it as, you know, as an offense.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
I was interjecting to say it's part of like his security because you could easily get that record done, then somebody else bigger hear it, and you go run off with someone else, and he doesn't have any security. He's not got no contract with you. You could run off and you know he's out of money. His investment is investing in you. You know. So that's a part of the business. It's a part of the Rudimentor, what we're talking about, stories like that, you know, to where, you know, you as an artist, if you don't understand the business and people are doing the business that the business is supposed to do, you know, you're getting upset, but it's just business. Like EPMD says, all their albums, strictly business. Business, nothing of a personal.
I even got mad at him a couple of times, man, but then, you know, the older I got, I learned business. I was like, you know, okay, I get it now.
Yes.
I get the reason why he didn't do certain things, and he did certain things a certain way is the obligation of the contract that he was tied into. He could only do but so much as far as like the friendship shit. So that's like people need to understand that. Just because you know a friend is tied into some shit don't mean they're necessarily gonna be able to put you where you need to be because they're obligated to do things a specific way. And that's just the way that the industry operates, you know, and a lot of people don't understand that. You know, just like I was saying, when Magoo used to come through, we used to hang out, you know, real hard. So Tim ain't really know me back then, so he had told Magoo one time, you know, I don't think you should be hanging with dude out there in the street like that, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, somebody might try to rob you or something, but there ain't no shit like that going down with me. Pretty much, like, Magoo could come to my hood, and I wouldn't even be there, and all my soldiers to hold them down till I get there. You know what I mean?
Right.
I even had one of my homeboys. He had came out there one day, and he was just sitting, you know, in his Mercedes Benz, all that shit, chained up, everything. So my homeboy called me, he was like, "Yo, Goo out here, bro. He looking for you." So I was like, "Word?" He was like, "Yeah, man." I said, "Hold him down, bro. Make sure he good." I said, "Y'all get him somewhere. Everybody get around and make sure he's safe till I get there." He was like, "I got you, bro. Just let me know when you coming through." So Magoo sat out there for a while. I came through there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We
was talking, and he told me what, you know, tell him this after, but he ain't never got to worry about that. I ain't even that type of cat, you know, that would never do that. I mean, that was just him looking out for his homeboy. You feel what I'm saying?
Correct.
So I understood, you know, the mix of that. He didn't want him getting in no trouble with everything that was going on with the music and shit like that. So I totally understood that as well, you know what I'm saying? Then it was another night Magoo came through there, and we was having some problems with some cats from some other neighborhoods and shit, so we didn't know who he was. He just pulled up, popped the car, just got out the car for everybody, like, you know what I mean? You know, you feel what I'm saying? Everybody ready. Like, yo, bro, you got to be easy how you come out here like that. You got to say something. He was like, my bad, Troy, man, I should have called you. You know what I'm saying? And he even speak on it in the record that we did in the Indecent Proposal. If you listen to his verse, he talk about me in that verse. You know what I'm saying? From that experience.
What's the name of that song?
You know what I'm saying?
What's the name of that song so the people can look it up?
It's called Beat Club. It's featuring me, Magoo, Timberland. I mean, not Timberland, but it's me, Magoo, Sebastian. That's Timberland brother, and Sin.
Okay.
Sin, S-I-N. That's one of some of the artists that he was working with. Right now, if you pull it up on YouTube, it'll probably say Tim, Magoo, and Sin. You know what I'm saying? Due to the fact that I wasn't signed to the label. But if you look down in the lyrics credits, you'll see my name. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Before my verse come on.
Nice.
But then after that experience, like there was a time they did a show down in here in VA, and I was there when I was on stage, and people from the crowd was throwing shit on the stage at Magoo. Magoo got upset because he gets so much love from so many different cities. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this was his own city. Like, this is the main place where he wanted love from, man.
Yeah.
And I think, that's what kind of ended Magoo's career. He didn't really want to do this shit no more. He came on live radio, was like, I ain't messing with this rap shit no more. I'm over, man. Like, this is the only place I want to get love from. I come in and people throwing shit on the stage at me. Like, it was a humiliation to him, man. And he really expected, love from his own place. But that's the problem with these cats out here, bro. They don't have no love for their own people, that come from where they from. And it's like, they look down on you because, a lot of that shit is jealousy. You feel what I'm saying? So they look down on you and all of that shit.
Different place, same stuff. Different place, same stuff. But that they call Toronto the Screwface capital. At the end of the day, it's the different place, same stuff. So that same kind of like the buzz here. Salute to the ones that has been able to make it out, but the ones that have made it in Toronto, they had to make it somewhere else first before they got any love here. You know what I mean? You have to make it in New York, England, and different places like that. Shout out to like the original heads too that did big things like the Dream Warriors that blew up and made it big in England. The Mishamis from here that worked with MC Light, worked with Priority. All that stuff from out of here. And there's so many others, but yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, bro, and like after the little, after like the radio joint, everybody, it started was over.
Yes.
So I went to the studio one night, but let me tell you how crazy this shit is, bro. And this ain't the only reason why I think like Tim don't really have dealings with me no more, but like this one of the reasons I want to believe. Tim actually came to me and was like, yo, what's up, bro? How you feel about doing, an album with me and you, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of threw me in an uncomfortable place because I remember what Magoo had told me about him not trusting me and saying, don't be around dudes out there in the street or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So that threw my mind stayed in a state like he's testing me to see if I'm gonna do my boy dirty. You see what I'm saying? By offering me that.
Yeah.
And I ain't really know what their situation was like. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had just told me Magoo ain't want to rap no more, and he want to do album with me. That was my biggest mistake, bro. I told him, nah, I'm good, man. I can't do my boy like that. Because I know once I'd have did an album with him, it would have been no more Magoo. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I was like, nah, man, I can't do my boy like that. So I was hoping that by me doing that, he was going to have more respect for me.
Okay.
But he kind of took it as an insult. Because of who he was.
Yeah.
So it was like, it was a very bizarre, crazy-ass situation.
Yeah.
So that's why you got to be careful, man. We in this industry, bro. You got to make very wise decisions. You just got to move to make your situation better. But you just got to be humble. You got to be respectful with how you deal with people. But by all means, if somebody gives you an opportunity to do something, go for it. Don't. That's what I got to say to people. If you get that opportunity, go for it. Don't ever do what I did. You know what I mean? Because that kind of like shut down everything. You know what I'm saying? That kind of staggered our relationship. And then he had a fallout with the bodyguard that, used to be with him. And I started producing for the bodyguard with his label. You know what I'm saying? He had a label called Black Russian, which made some noise in the industry too. But, I was just producing music for Rodney with the label. I wasn't really signed to the label or none of that, but they were telling Tim I was signed. But my lawyer, which was Tim the lawyer, Missy lawyer, Louise West, was like, Troy's not signed to anyone.
Yeah.
I don't know what people are telling y'all, but Troy, I don't have any contracts on Troy being signed to anyone.
Yeah.
They were trying to stop Tim from signing me.
Okay.
Man, it was crazy, bro. It's like that whole shit was just like madness. You feel what I'm saying? The situation. Yeah. But anyway, after that happened, that kind of like staggered me and Tim relationship, man. So pretty much I would say that was almost the end of it. Like, I would see him down here when he would come do shows. Like, I could get in the show free. Because me and Petey Pablo was real cool, too. We had did a record with Petey, me and my homeboy, Sasso.
He's dope.
But, yeah, we had did a record with Petey. But, look, I ain't even gonna do nothing to Petey like that. But, yeah, big up to Petey, man. I got respect for Petey Pablo, though.
Okay.
That's a real cat, indeed.
Yeah.
Petey don't like security following him. He don't want none of that. Like, he like, I'm good. I don't need no motherfucking security. I'd have been to penitentiary 2 times in my life. You know what I mean? I don't need no security. I'm good.
Real one.
So that's just how Petey was on it. You know what I'm saying? So they came to this event place down here called the Nova. It's big. Like, all the big artists came here. T.I., all major artists come through the Nova.
Okay.
So I was with Petey. I was chilling with Petey while I went upstairs, hollered at Tim, Sebastian, everybody. I was backstage, me, Magoo, like everybody. So that was like the last time. I think that was the Shock Value tour when he was doing the Shock Value tour. Yeah, but that was the last time I actually, vibe with Tim.
Oh.
I seen him at something in the water with Pharrell when they were doing some kind of little panel thing, but I couldn't get up close enough to him for him to see me. So, you know what I'm saying, I just let that rock. But I had got the opportunity to find Pharrell. We talked to Pharrell, and I was with Teddy Riley with my cousin who managed Teddy Riley, and at that time he was managing Teddy Riley. But matter of fact, no, he won't manage Teddy. Let me correct that. He had stopped managing Teddy, but his homeboy, Bully Willie, that we used to know, who still manages Teddy, Bully Willie, was managing Teddy, so he called Bully, and Bully got us backstage, and we was chilling with Teddy, and then Pharrell happened to walk through. He seen me and remembered me, so he came and talked to me. I took a picture, you know what I mean? I can shoot you that picture, whatever, too.
Okay,
but I took a picture with him, and, we was chopping it up. He was asking me how I was doing, and, just a regular old conversation, man. And then that was pretty much it as far as me and Tim, man. But, to go back to my Salt and Pepper experiences, with the Saturday Night Live thing. So this like we stepping a foot back. We stepping back before the similar conversation.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So we had went to New York to, we had aired the London with them a couple of times. We went to do Saturday Night Live. We was chilling. The dude Flex, the boy named Flex, he was there for Salt and Pepper then. Kid Capri was there. Andre Rison, when he was playing for the Atlanta Falcons. Actually, the crazy shit is, when Left Eye burnt his crib down, like, him and my brother was talking about that shit. Like, they were vibing. My brother didn't even know that he was talking to dude that played for the Falcons and shit. So they just kicking it. Trex was there. They just talking. So I think Trex, Andre Rison, and Kid Capri went to go, they went to go do their little thing or whatever, their little 1-2, you know what I mean? And, before the performance or whatever. So that's when Trex was messing with Pepper and Salt and Pepper.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, because they got a kid together.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's when that little vibe shit was going on right there. But my brother was chopping it up with Kid Capri and Andre Rison from the Falcons, but he didn't know who he was. You know what I'm saying? And he started talking to my brother like, well, this is the story my brother ran out to me. He was like, yo, I ain't know that was dude from the Falcons when he came back, right?
Yeah.
He like, yeah, that's the nigga that left. I burnt his crib down. The shit was on the news. He was like, yeah, man, the nigga was running the whole story down to me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he cool as shit. You know what I mean? So, that we was all just chilling. And I think, I want to say, but that might have been at her mama crib. I don't think that was at that performance. But Freddie Fox, we knew Freddie Fox too. Twin Glocks, Freddie Fox.
Oh, he's amazing. He's a very he's the realest one.
Heavy, bro. My brother used to go hang with him in Manhattan. He'll come pick my brother up. My brother go ride with him. They gonna hang out, all kinds of shit, man. Fox was a real dude, man. You know what I mean? He fucked with us husband, man, when we was doing work with Herb, and then you had we used to holler at Herb brother Steve-O. He was doing work with Akinelli. You know what I'm saying? He was working on Akinelli album at that time, so we actually heard put it in your mouth and all that shit before it came out. Right. You know what I mean? We was actually around when like him and Akinyele was working on that shit. Like it was a lot, man. You know, like I've been around a lot, man. And I can say, you know, I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful for a lot of things that happened. But anyway, so we at the Saturday Night Live shit. Emmett Smith was there. I met Danny Glover there. He came into our room and was like, "What's up, boys?" He's like, "Let me get some food, man." You know what I'm saying? He shook my hand. Dude, this dude wrapped my whole arm up with his hand. Like, Danny Glover is super tall and big. I was like, wow. You know what I mean? Met him, met Holyfield, met Evander Holyfield, met Luke Picard from the Star Trek shit.
Nice.
He was there. Troy Aikman, Emmett Smith, the Dallas Cowboys coach. Like, bro, everybody was there. Bill Cosby was downstairs. I talked to Bill. You know what I'm saying? And I'm running to Bill Cosby there. He was sitting, like, when you first come in the doors, like, you know, I think I want to say, was it ABC, NBC, one of them motherfuckers. I think it was NBC.
Yeah.
But we walked in there, he was sitting at the desk, and he was like, "How you doing, baby?" I said, "What's up, Bill, man? You know, it's a pleasure to meet you and all of that." He said, "That's good, sir." He said, "I want to ask you a question." I said, "What? How you getting paid?" Right?
Yeah.
And I said, "How I'm getting paid?" He said, "Yeah. How you getting your money from these people?" So I said, "They gonna send me a check." He said, "No, don't never let nobody send you a check." He said, "When I come here, I get my money as soon as I come here. They give me my money. Or they have no Bill Cosby." You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So he was pretty much putting me on the game at a young age when I wasn't ready for that type of information.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I wasn't taking it in correctly. He was trying to tell me, "Son, no, make them give you your money now before you perform."
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get all your money right now. You don't wait to get your money.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? But I ain't receive it the right way. I'm a street dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just getting into the game, so it's like that shit ain't registered right. Like if he'd have told me that right now, I'd have been up on game. I'd have been like, "Yo, Bill, let me get with you." You know what I mean? Help me deal with this stuff. Deal with this matter. Manage me. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But I ain't catch it. I ain't understand. I said, "Well, how you get your money?" He said, "I get my money as soon as I show up." Or it's no Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? Straight to that point. He had his little cigar like he always had. And he just told me, "It's a pleasure to meet you, son." You know what I'm saying? Rosie Perez was there. MC Light was there. Like, bro, there's so many stars that just be hanging around Saturday Night Live. Like, it was amazing, bro.
Rudimentor.
It was amazing.
That was a moment.
That and the situation we did with them, the ESPY Awards was like the sports awards.
Yes.
See what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, like, we met a lot of people there. I met Bill Murray. Through a lot of these situations, man, I met a lot of people, man. I met Mark Wahlberg when I was with Timberland in a hotel. He invited me and Tim to come upstairs. You know what I mean? He had a home full of women. Was like, "Yo, bro, we got I got the rooftop, man. Y'all welcome to come up there." I was like, "What's up, Tim?"
Good old
like,
Mark to Mark.
You playing, man? I'm good. I got work to do. You know, I need to get to rest. So I ain't never go, though, because I was a wild boy, and I ain't want to go up there doing those shit that was going to fall back on Tim. So I was like, well, if you ain't going, I ain't going there. You know what I mean? So I met him. I met Joe Pesci. Man, you talking about short? That's a little dude, man. Joe Pesci from the gangster movie.
Yeah, he's dope. Yeah, salute.
I met him, Sean Penn. Sean Penn short, too.
Salute.
I'm like, man.
Yeah.
Y'all dudes look big on TV.
Amazing.
It's crazy. And look, Picard told me this. He said, "Man, notice on Star Trek, they never show my legs." He said, "They never show my feet and my legs." Yeah. He said, and if they do, I guess it's from a different angle. He said, because they used to have him on a stool. No bullshit, bro. They had him stand on a stool while he did his shit.
That's
why
short?
You never seen his legs. He was like, "Watch Star Trek. You'll never really see my legs."
Oh,
never.
My gosh. Okay.
Unless he's doing like a walk scene or something. But he said then you wouldn't really see his legs because he was short.
Okay.
And they had to make him look like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was the size of everybody else. Like, yo, this is crazy, man.
Okay.
And Sean Penn, I didn't know he was short like that, man. Like, they some little dudes, man. It's like, wow. You know what I mean?
They're the Mobb Deep of the film industry. Salute. Salute,
Yeah,
Mobb Deep.
man.
Peace.
Yes.